For 4 years, one, two, three, four, I was a full-time Uber and Lyft driver in San Francisco from 2016 through 2019. And, I loved it. Everything about it was good. I was driving a lot, like 6 days a week, anywhere from 8 to 12 hours. But the bonuses made it all worth it. Uber, for over a year, had a bonus where if you did 120 rides, you get an extra $500 bonus. So that was like $4 extra per ride. But the things have changed, right? We had the pandemic, and the rideshare landscape has changed since then. And the way we get paid and the amount we get paid has changed. So now, because I love driving, I am a weekend warrior. And in this video, I'm going to share with you some of my strategies for driving on the weekend. And I'm going to give you 2 reasons why I recommend you become a weekend warrior too. And stick around at the end of the video. I'm going to share with you my number 1 reasons why weekend warriors, doing the deal on the weekend, is the thing to be doing. All right? So all that and more coming up. Hey everybody. All right. This is Jay Crater with the RideShare Guy. Drinking my hot Nespresso coffee at 8:15 in the morning. It's a Wednesday morning. The sun is streaming in. I'm holding my Lucky Money Rock. See that? Can you see that? Yeah, that's my Lucky Money Rock. But you didn't know I hold that when I'm doing my day trading, and I hold it when I'm making my videos too. Gives my hands something to do. All right, enough of that. By way of background, I am a obsessive compulsive individual. So when I was driving full time, I was into it, man. I was driving a lot. I was, writing articles. I was making videos. I was driving, making money. And that's how it was for 4 years. But now I'm 7 years older and wiser, and I'm realizing there's more to life than just rideshare driving. Although I still love driving. I still love talking to people. Had some great conversations this past weekend talking to people. And the weekends, for the reasons I'm going to share with you, is really great. It's really great to be a weekend warrior. So let's jump into this topic of being a weekend warrior rideshare driver right now. Okay, number 1, why do I drive on the weekends? Well, there's 2 main reasons, as I said. First, I have something better to do during the week, right? So I have my day trading and I have articles and videos to do, and that takes up my week. So I only have the weekends left to do the driving. So that's number 1. Number 2 is you can make more money per hour working on the weekends than you can driving during the week, right? Because of the bonuses that are offered, and also there's more people that want rides during the weekend. So those are the 2 main reasons. Finding and having something else to do during the week, and making more money when you're actually focused on the driving. Number 2, why should you become a weekend driver? So if you're a full-time driver, my suggestion is that rideshare driving is not going to be a long-term career choice, right? The money's not going to get better. Sure, you can learn a few tricks and maybe increase your per hour earnings by a few dollars, but that's not a viable future, right? We got self-driving cars coming. Uber and Lyft keep looking for ways to pay us less. And even though you love it and I love it, the reason to do it is so that you can find what is your real passion in life and what is your plan B. What is it that you would rather be doing during the week instead of sitting in your car driving people around? And by committing to just driving on the weekends, then you're committing to yourself. You're making a big commitment to yourself to find something else to do, something that's going to have more of a future, something that's going to take you off, right, into the future. So number 3, that brings up developing other revenue streams. So in my case, I've got 3 streams. I've got driving on the weekends, I've got making articles and videos for the RideShare Guy, and I've got day trading, right? So you may say, well, Jay, I don't know what to do. I don't know what my plan B is. Never really thought about it. So let me help you out here. Go subscribe to ChatGPT, right? So just Google ChatGPT, set up an account, doesn't cost you anything, and then go and ask it some questions. So I asked it to list the most lucrative side gigs, okay? And I'm going to share that with you right now, okay? So These are the, 20 most lucrative side gigs. Rideshare and food delivery driver. Okay, so we've already got that one nailed. Freelance writer. So that's great, okay, if you're a writer. Online tutoring or teaching, you have some skill set you can share. Graphic design and freelance creative work. Web development and coding projects. Social media management for businesses. Renting out properties on platforms like Airbnb. Pet sitting or dog walking services. I'm just going to cover the first 10. Photography services for events or stock photos, personal training or fitness coaching. Okay, so the reason I share that with you is to get your mind thinking. Okay, get your mind thinking. So when you embrace being a weekend warrior, you're going to be driving, say, Friday through Sunday, right? 3 days. You're going to make pretty good money because it's the weekend and there are better bonuses and there are more people that need rides. So there's going to be less downtime. And you can spend your Monday through Thursday or Monday through Friday focused on something else, focused on creating something that you really have a passion for, something that you're excited about, something that will pay you more in the long run, something you could see yourself doing into retirement, okay? That's the invitation. Now, let me just say that this is for many people, this is a big step, right? Because it's very comfortable driving for Uber and Lyft. I know it, I did it for 4 years. So it can be scary creating something, starting something new, turning down, not making that money during the week, right? That is very predictable and easy to do. But once you make that leap, and it's just a leap of faith at first, into something else and committing to yourself, that's where I have found things really start to happen. Okay, taking action. That's the only thing that fixes a situation, at least in my experience, is taking action. And by committing to being a weekend warrior, you are definitely taking some action. Okay, number 4, let's look at my weekend results, and I'm going to share with you some of my strategies. So on Fridays, I usually work like a half a day. Okay, so I typically do the day trading and the workout and stuff in the morning. Then I'll go out for like 4 or 5 hours. That's that. Saturday and Sunday, I work a full 8 hours. Saturday, I typically start at 3 in the morning, and that's a good time for me because there aren't many drivers, and I'm typically getting people either going to the airport, going to work, or people have been partying and they need a ride home. I don't get really, really drunk people at that time because by that time they're just tired. And I'll go from 3 until 11. I'll take a break in the middle for a Starbucks. Then on Saturday nights, I typically start at 3 o'clock. Although this last weekend I started at 1 o'clock because from 1 to 2 and 2 to 3, the Uber was offering $3.50 and $3 per ride extra. So I thought, what the heck? So I went to bed at 6. I woke up at midnight, took a shower, did all my stuff, got in my car, and I started driving. So and that worked out really well. And then I was done by 9 o'clock, right? And then I could take a nap, and I went and saw Oppenheimer. I like to see movies Sunday afternoons. So how did I do? Well, you can see here for 21 hours actually on the road, I made $750. $750. So that paid me $35 per hour. I subtract 15% for gas, so about $30 an hour net. I couldn't make that kind of money during the week. There's just not enough people to commute, and there's a lot more drivers out there driving, right? So that's how this last weekend played out, and those are some of my strategies for it. So what are the key takeaways? Well, the key takeaways are weekend warrior driving rocks. I highly recommend it. Not only will you make more money per hour, okay, so I like the game and the challenge of that, but you're going to have your weeks free to pursue the things you want to pursue. And if you don't know what those things are, figure it out, right? There's got to be something you like more than driving people around in your car. And once you get onto that, life gets very interesting, life gets very exciting, and you can do things that, bring you joy, things that are better for your body than sitting in a car all day, and things where you're not beholden to our rideshare company overlords, Uber and Lyft, who continue to just challenge us with, black box algorithms and just keep reducing bonuses. And gosh, Lyft hasn't even given me a bonus in over 2 months. and there's nothing I can do about it, right? Deactivations that are questionable and you can't really do anything about it. These are all things you can push off to the side. Just drive on the weekends. It's not the major part of your revenue stream. And then you've got the week to pursue your dreams. All right? That's my recommendation. Go become a weekend warrior. Yes. Hey, I want to say thanks so much for watching the video. This is Jay Crater with the RideShare Guy. If you have not subscribed yet to our YouTube channel, subscribe. We'd love to have you part of our team. We just make videos that help you make more money in less time. And in today's case, encourage you to go out and figure out your plan B and make it your plan A. All right? So go tell someone you love them. Take care. Be safe out there. See you on the road. Bye for now.